Hello friends, welcome to my new video, and in this video I am going to explain you the polymerase chain reaction, okay, which is also known as PCR. So as the name indicates that it is a chain reaction. And what do you mean by chain reaction? It means it's a chain, that is the cycle of around 20 to 40 repeated temperature change, okay, it will occur, okay. So around 20 to 40 repeated thermal cycle will occur, okay, thermal cycle will occur. So let's understand. The first step is the PCR is denaturation, okay. So in the first step, what happened, we will have one, for example, for simplification I will explain you with one copy of DNA. Suppose we have only one copy of DNA, and this is the one copy of DNA, and it is a double-stranded DNA, okay. DS is for the double-stranded DNA. So during denaturation, the temperature is around 94 to 95 degrees Celsius for 20 to 30 seconds, and at this high temperature, the double-stranded DNA, it will undergo denaturation, that is the hydrogen bond between the two strands of the DNA, it will melt and break down, and this will lead to the formation of two different strands, okay. So these are now two single strand. From the double-stranded DNA, we got, after the step of denaturation, we got the two single strand DNA, okay. Then comes the second step, that is the annealing. So in annealing, what happened? We now have two different strands, okay. So in the step of annealing, the temperature, it is lower to around 50 to 65 degrees Celsius for 20 to 40 seconds, okay. And why this? Because we need to allow the annealing of the primer to these strands. So what are the primers? I am drawing the primers in the green colors, okay. So primers, these are the single stranded sequences, and these are complementary to the target region that we are about to multiply, but these are very much shorter in the length as compared to the target, okay. So now in the annealing step, the primer, it will get attached to the single stranded DNA, okay. And in the third step, that is the extension, what will happen? These are the single stranded DNA to which our primer has bound. Now we all know the property of the DNA, that the second strand will form the complement, the base will get attached to the complementary onto the another strand. So in the step of extension, suppose if there is A, then the DNTP, that is T, it will get attached, okay. And if there is on the template strand there is C, then on this complementary to C, the G DNTP is added. So likewise the strand will get extended, or we can say that the second strand is synthesized by the activity of DNA polymerase. So like this, we can see that in a single cycle, we have started from one copy of DNA, and at the end of this particular cycle of denaturation, annealing and extension, what we got? Finally, this is the first strand and this is the second strand. So we got two copies of DNA, okay. So this whole process, or we can say that thermocyclic process, is repeated to up to 20 to 40 cycle to amplify the target of our interest, okay. So an easy calculation, suppose we start initially with the one copy. So from here we can understand that after first cycle, how many copy of a particular DNA we got? From 1 we got 2. So after second cycle, likewise, we have 2 copies now, so we will get the multiple of 2, that is the double of 2. So after second cycle, we will got around 4 copies of DNA, okay. So now after 3 cycle, how many copies we are going to get? So it's very easy. Since after second cycle we have 4 copies of DNA, we will get double amount of the DNA. So DNA copies. So we have 4 copies. So in the after third cycle, how many copies we will have? We will have 8 copies, okay. So by this way, we can make multiple copies of a desired template or a DNA. Okay, so this is the process of polymerase chain reaction. I hope I made it clear. Thank you.